Yeah, that's me, Token Vaping. How's it going, guys? So it is with much sadness I'm doing a final flavor in a lineup and moving on to bringing in a new company lineup into my rotation. Um, but I've had great honors and pleasures doing the reviews for this company. I own one of their mods. If you're on social media at all, if you're into mech mods, if you're into quality juice, if you are in the California area, I know you've heard of them, you've seen them, you've met them, talked to them, things like that. The company is TvL, and this is the Colt 45 mech mod. And if you've seen my review video on this, you know I'm a big fan of this mod. But the company, it's the Vape Lounge 760. They are located in California, and they have a line of juice called, that's TvL for the Vape Lounge. This is their juice. These are 120 ml bottles, so it is an insane amount of juice. And if you check out their website, which is the vapelounge760.com, you will find out that they are having a sale on these right now for it is a crazy price for the amount of juice that you get in this bottle. But this is their bottle here. It does have their logo. The name of the flavor is Boss Sauce, and it's fitting that this is the final flavor that I'm doing. There is their Instagram page at TvL Squad, hashtag VapeSauce, and it does have the warning label. It is a max VG base. So basically, max VG is not 100% VG. I just need to clarify that. I know most people know, but max VG just means that that is the maximum amount of VG that is that works best for that specific flavor. So they do their mixing, they do their testing, they do everything that they need to figure out what works the best for that flavor. And then once they hit that peak on the VG, that's where they stop. So the maximum amount of VG that works best for the Boss Sauce is going to be what the mix ratio is. So it is a max VG. And they make amazing mods, so you know their juice is going to have decent clouds as well. It is offered in 4 nicotine levels at 0, 1.5, 3, 6, and 12. So they do cover quite a base, but it's not about the nicotine. It's about the enjoyment of the vape and the flavor. So this is Boss Sauce, and according to their website, it is strawberries infused with your favorite vanilla custard. So as you know, that's probably one of my main go-to flavors. So it's fitting that this is the final flavor in this lineup. Sad. But we are going to bust this open. This is the first vape, first review. And as you can see, it is a fresh wick. And I am doing the flavor review off the TvL mod. I just figured it'd be fitting to do with the juice itself. The cotton that I'm using, as always, is Texas Tough Cotton. Works really well, whether it's a mech mod, RDA, things like that. It's easy to work with, holds flavor really, really well, and it doesn't have a very strong cottony taste. So that's one thing that I like. Now, excuse me, sorry. As you can tell, it is a large bottle, so I'm not just going to pop this open and try to pour this out on my cotton. The cool thing about TvL, because they are all about vapors and making things easier and everything else, is they provide the nozzle tips. Now, for some people, that may be still too big of a tip for depending on what they're using. So you can transfer it to a unicorn bottle, obviously, but just the fact that they do include that in your purchase is kind of nice. It's just a little here, thank you, and hope this helps out. Oh yeah, straight custard, strawberry. This should be really good. And if this follows suit with the other videos that I've done on this line, that throat hits should be non-existent, but it should be all about flavor and clouds. So I'm going to go ahead and juice this up. Now, again, even though I am a fan of the mod and I am a fan of most of the flavors that I've tried from them, I'm not trying to force or impose my opinion on anybody. Just because I like certain things about this company does not mean that everybody will. There may be things about the company that I don't like and other people will. Basically, I'm just trying to give you a little bit more information to go off of so that you can decide whether or not it's something you want to try or something you want to take a stab at, or if it's something that, may not be your cup of tea right now. However, like I said, if you've ever been to an expo, if you've ever been to a convention, if you are in the California area, if you do follow social media at all, I know you guys have seen these people. I know you've seen the company. It's run by a great group of guys. It's operated by great people. it's all around just worth it to know about them, who they are, things like that. So definitely give them a try regardless. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, their vapelounge760.com website. Anytime you go to an expo, they try to make as many of them as possible because they like to meet the public and meet the people that buy their stuff. So definitely reach out to them. So I'm going to go ahead after the pre-burn, juice this up a tiny bit, and we're going to go to vaping. And this is VapeSauce from the TvL e-juice line on the TvL Coil 45 mod, and it's just a simple build. It's a dual coil 5-wrap 22 gauge, so it's nothing fancy, but it works really well. Clouds. You know you're gonna have them with this brand regardless of anything else because it just works really well. Okay. So since this does run a bit differently, I'm going to go ahead and juice this up since this is now worked in pretty well, and we shall get a good solid flavor out of this. And even off the first couple of hits that I had, you know, there still wasn't any throat hit. So, you know, that max VG definitely pays off if that's what you're into. I'm a fan of the higher VGs, so this definitely is a plus in that sense. There you guys are. What can I say? VapeSauce. It's a strawberry custard. It's the difference with this one, and it does work for the Max VG as well, but it is a thicker, more creamier vape. The strawberry isn't going to be as strong as it is in some other flavors that I've tried. However, it's a give or take. You know, if you're looking for a stronger strawberry flavor, you might be a little disappointed with this one, but if you like the heavier vapes, like the custard, the creamier vapes, this definitely is going to be right up your alley. It is a heavy custard. It does have enough of a strawberry flavor so that you do get some flavor out of it, but this definitely is, in my opinion, this definitely leans more towards the custard side, which makes me a fan of it. Oh yeah. Smooth, silky, creamy, custardy, just enough hit of a strawberry flavor, mainly on the tail end so that it smooths it out and it does mix in pretty nicely with it. But overall, the clouds are amazing. Flavor is solid. The custard definitely pops the most for me out of this, so I'm definitely a fan of this one. No throat hit. Just overall, it's a rock solid juice line. Definitely check them out if you've tried their mods at all. If you own any of them, if you haven't tried the juices, definitely give them a shot. They're just as solid as the mods are. Definitely check them out. That's the vaplounge760.com. They're also on Instagram, Facebook. I believe they're on Twitter. You can definitely email them if you're in the area. Definitely stop by and check them out. They're always there to say hi to people. They're always willing to talk shop. They're always willing to introduce people into the world of vaping. Great guys. Vape Lounge, thank you guys so very much. This was a huge honor and an extreme privilege of mine. Big fan of your line. Love the mod. Definitely looking forward to maybe investing in another one in the future. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping experience and make it more enjoyable for you, that's all I want to do. That's the goal of why I do what I do. So definitely hit me up, email me, direct message me, whatever. Let me know. I will do everything in my power I can to help you out as best I can. But until next time, at the end of the day, no matter what, always remember, vape on, vape strong, and have a good night.